Here soon, I will be going on my Asia trip, and while this trip isn't meant for coasters, I still will be able to visit a few theme parks. And before I go, I would like to rank up the coasters based on how I think they will be. Please note that some of these parks don't have much footage of their roller coasters, so I'll use David Ellis's footage, thanks to him. Whenever I can't use footage, I'll put up screenshots from RCDB and use my footage from Six Flags Over Georgia and Dollywood. Anyways, let's get to the rankings. Coming in at number 12 in last place is Coastal Ant at Happy Valley in Shanghai. It's not that this coaster looks bad, it's just that it's a kiddie coaster, so it won't provide much thrills, although it is a Jinmer Rides coaster, so it will be interesting. Coming in at number 11 is Speedy Mouse at Dream World in Thailand. While this is also a kiddie coaster, the unbanked helix looks like it could provide some decent laterals. Coming in at number 10 is Black Hole Coaster at Dream World in Thailand. I have looked everywhere for a review on this coaster and I found absolutely nothing. So if you've ridden a coaster like this or this coaster, feel free to tell me how it was in the comments. I'm sticking it here for two main reasons. One being that I don't really know where to put it, and two being that since it's an indoor coaster, it's hard to tell if it has any big drops or any crazy elements. Next up, at number 9, is Crazy Elves at Happy Valley. This is just your typical spinning mouse coaster. I don't have any prior experience with any other spinning mice, or wild mice for that matter, so it'll be my first one. At number 8 is Family Inverted Coaster at Happy Valley. This is one of the original B&M Family Invert coasters, so I'll be really intrigued to see how it rides. And while I haven't been on one of the B&M Family Inverts in America, I have been on Dragon Flyer, so I could do a comparison to that. Next up, at number 7, is Sky Coaster at Dream World. This is one of only 3 Vekoma Swinging Turns coasters ever built. I'll be really interested to see how it rides. Coming in at number 6, and the final true family coaster, is Mine Train Coaster at Happy Valley. This is a clone of Mine Train Ulven at Bakken, so I assume it'll be pretty good. But unlike the one in Bakken, which goes into the woods, this one has some nice theming. At number 5, and the first true thrill coaster, is Vortex at Siam Amazing Park in Thailand. While it is a Vekoma SLC, it has a layout that only one other SLC has. And the main change to the layout is that there's a helix after the Sidewinder, and because of that, it pulls 5 Gs of force, which is some of the most on any coaster in the world. My main concern is the restraints and potential roughness, which could drop it dramatically. Coming in at number 4 is Wooden Coaster Fireball at Happy Valley. If this ride isn't super rough, I think it'll be in the top 2 of my trip rankings. But in some of the POVs I've seen, it is pretty rough, but those are older POVs, so hopefully they've done some track work since then. Outside from that, the layout looks awesome. It's one of those Chinese gravity group woodies, which look pretty good, but it doesn't have an inversion. Number 3 is Boomerang at Siam Amazing Park. There's a reason I put a Boomerang ahead of the other 2 thrill coasters. The first reason is that the over-the-shoulder restraints aren't super bulky. They're similar to the ones on Tennessee Tornado. The second reason is that I've never ridden a Boomerang before, so I don't know what it's like. And the third and final reason is that I'm so uncertain about the other 2 coasters below this that I think this takes number 3. Coming in at number 2 is Diving Coaster at Happy Valley. While this is a near clone of Sheikra at Busch Gardens Tampa, there are 2 things to note. One is that I've never been on Sheikra, and 2, this is taller. While I don't think this is going to be anything exceptional, I think it's going to be a pretty good ride that I'll enjoy. The only other dive coaster I've ridden is Emperor at SeaWorld San Diego, but I'll be looking at this one from a more critical eye, and this is much bigger. And finally, at number 1 is Blue Moon Speed at Happy Valley. Now, I have really high expectations for this since it's a rare intimate megalite. And since it's supposed to be pretty hot when I go, I assume it'll be running faster, which elevates my expectations even more. But I'll just have to see when I go there and ride it for myself. But what do you think of my list? Is there anything you would change? Feel free to leave your opinion down in the comments section below. If you like this video, feel free to like, share, and or subscribe. Any of those would help my channel out greatly. Thanks to David Ellis for the footage, thank you for watching, and goodbye.